But if you're going to BRRRR a single family house in like a B area, you might get a ton of equity actually. But when you go and refinance that house, typically it's in an LLC and they're going to use a DSCR loan. So they're using the income on that property to determine how much loan to value they give you on the back end. And if the rents don't cover enough, like the rent to price ratio isn't good enough, they'll give you like 60% loan to value. And you'll end up leaving a lot of money in that deal rather than pulling it back out to go do it on another one.
Yeah, I have to do DSCR. I've been self-employed
Yep.
for 30 years. I'm not going to do
Yeah,
it no other way.
that's what my last two were as well. And they're a great tool because like they don't, they just underwrite the property. They don't underwrite you as a individual. Like I think it's a great loan product. It's just you have to think about, what's the back end refinance going to look like, and am I going to get that 75% or 80% loan to value so I can pull my money back out and do it again rather than leaving all this money in the deal.
So 80 all in for a purchase, roughly 75 to 80 for a rehab. Then I'd have enough ARB to.
Yeah, so with the market nowadays, we sometimes do see deals getting stabilized at like 80% all in. Like purchase plus rehab is probably around 80%, sometimes even higher if it's a great deal and people just like it. So sometimes we do see people leaving like a couple grand in the deal upon refinance, which we still see that as a good deal. If it's cash flowing, you have a fully renovated property at that point, and you leave like 5 grand in the deal. Like we see that as a great deal. Um,
Oh, I want to leave 25, 30% always.
you want to pull out
Leave
20.
in.
Oh,
No, no,
leave it
I
in.
want to pull
Yeah.
everything back and leave in 25, 30%.
Yeah,
If it doesn't pencil out the numbers, I'm not doing it.
9 times out of 10, you should be able to do that with
Yeah.
most of these single family burrs. Um, yeah, like I'm refinancing at like 75%. If the cash flow is crazy, like just really good cash flow on the back end, they'll give you the 80% if you want it.
Gotcha.
Um, it just depends on that DSCR threshold that they have. I think usually banks underwrite at 1.25 percent. So like the rents or the NOI needs to be 1.25 uh, or 125% of the mortgage payment per month, and then they'll give you that 80%. Yeah.
I can keep asking questions all day.
Oh, I
So if
love this
anybody else
stuff.
wants to
This is
jump in,
fun.
jump in.
Yeah, but that's the nuances with it. It's neighborhood based with the single family bursts. You get a bit more margin on like some of the wholesale deals. So we're hooked up with like a lot of the really good local wholesalers, and you can typically find like instead of maybe 80% all in for that deal, maybe you could get it for 75 or a little bit lower. But just depends. Just depends what's on the market or coming from some wholesalers on any given week.
Is your contact information in here?
Jackal, I can actually, if I have access to the chat, I'll type it in.
I would say you should have access to the chat.
Yeah, I'd love to see what the wholesalers have compared to the lists I'm getting from other people.
Yeah, we work with a bunch of really good wholesalers. There's a couple that are like if they spit out a good deal, they just know like someone on our team, whether it's me or Jeremy, or we have Logan
Oh,
too.
so Jeremy's on your team too.
Yeah, it's actually Jeremy's like agent team. He's been in the business for like 8 years.
Gotcha.
And I was the first agent he brought on board when he started the team in 2022. But he helped me buy my first property in 2020, and that's how we met. And then we became friends, and he kind of convinced me to get my license and get things started. And we've been
Yeah, I've been
working
back and
together ever
forth with
since.
him a lot. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we both we tag team a lot of clients too. Like if he can't make it somewhere, he's got another meeting. Usually I'll go. Uh, you know,
What I'm looking for now is I want just a deal to be able to go through and do all my cost evaluations on it.
hmm
That way I can get some confidence in what can be done and whether I need to fly out because I don't want to deal with Pittsburgh. 'Cause Pittsburgh, I can't go in and do my own electrical and plumbing. The
Yep.
county part, I can do my own electrical and plumbing. I've already looked into that.
Yeah. Oh, the city of
Oh,
Pittsburgh, you mean?
yeah, correct.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
I
the
want nothing
worst.
to do with the city.
I just went through this. It's like I was talking to an electrician, and it's tough to kind of, you got to get everything inspected with the city if you're touching anything electrical, which just makes it a little bit harder, and cost can creep up a little bit if that's the
Yeah, I
case.
don't care about inspections. I care
Yeah.
about the fact that I want to be I want to do the electrical and plumbing. In
hmm
the city, they won't allow that.
Oh, they won't let you self-perform the
Right.
work.